Well, hello, everyone. So, I wanted to give a few things to help make things brighter and easier. So, as we are tapping into our soul's light, this is what they're trying to hide from us. You can see light shining, different levels down the side of my neck. So, it's increasing, which is great. There's a lot of things that come up that need to be cleared. Um, I don't know if you've seen the movie Adjustment Bureau, which I call handlers. So it's not necessarily the deep state handlers, but how is it we've been controlled as a society from religion, from government, from community, from contracts, as soul family. So I wonder of certain bloodlines. Yes, there's leading bloodlines perceived, but for myself, like I'm an original. So you know what? I'm sure I've got little grains everywhere. So here we are trying to clear all this stuff. So as you step into your soul's light, there is, I see white hair sticking up, um, patterns that come up. So as you're going on your soul's path, and we're trying to discover what that is through amnesia, and a lot of it's just be yourself from your heart space. And, your light shining, play, giggle, laugh. It's pretty cool. Um, Today I was guided. I was going up the hill, and somebody said, "Oh yeah, I got kidney issues." So I happened to have the tuning fork in my bag. So I pulled out the good old turning fork, and I started to look at the light. She even shining off that. Um, Tuning fork doing a healing in the middle of a parking lot, and then being asked to come up and smudge space where people were moving in to clearing out the previous demons. And what was really cool was this lady, my heart just goes out to her. Her son had recently died, and so she's feeling grief. And so as we were clearing the place between the two of us with cedar and sage and candles and incense and intention, and she said, this is the first time I've felt happy, and that's because you walked in this place today. So, we're all working through our programs. Yesterday, I felt like it was like a change of identity in the sense of as we go through school, we're told who to be, how to fit in, what's expected of us. It's almost like everybody's given us their script saying, this is how I want you to fit in. And it doesn't always fit us. And so I find as we're going through these layers and releasing these stories, so today I've carried too much on my shoulder. I felt like I was carrying like the Aquarius water things with the buckets. And I'm like, this is exhausting. And so learning, go, that's their shit. I can just learn how to take care of me. And it's an interesting process. And today I feel like a lot of the stuff that's on my shoulder is lessened, and I feel like maybe there's still a hand on my arm, because how many times did we have growing up where somebody grabbed us by the arm and threatened us or grounded us or punished us? We have to get through all these layers. Like I still have a residue of when I see a cop car go by, the old thing of being hunted down, burnt, brutalized, murdered, raped. It's just, if you show your light, they're going to come get you. So I still have a residue on that. Now I'm like, okay, but you know what? I'm shining my light, and I'm doing it in public. And it's pretty fucking cool. And so, dare to be yourself. We're releasing all these old programs of who we were told we were supposed to be. So I feel like I'm at the stage where I'm letting the stories go of how to fulfill somebody else's bucket and fulfill my own. And that's a big self-care place, because we've been taught so much. Like I know myself, I feel like I had this, maybe it's a lineage cord, who knows, or umbilical cord. But, when you're in vitro, cords can get wrapped around your neck. So it felt like in this cord, whatever it was, had diabetes and stroke in it. So I see in my family is used, diabetes is used, and also strokes in the last couple of years. I shouldn't say that, and strokes too, mixed in with health. And because I'm a healer, it's like I was forced, taught, it was my responsibility to keep them balanced. And energetically, as a kid, when you don't realize you're a healer and an empath, you're automatically doing these things. Like these wrinkles around my neck, they were there before 10. Like I found I leaned down more, and my neck was bent, and I was so on my emotional body. And I always thought everything that I was feeling was mine. So if there's one thing that this video can get out there, is knowing that not everything you feel is yours. It might be only a smidge of what's going on. You might be feeling the whole environment. Like today I went shopping, and And the mood I walked in with in the store or the mall was different than what I walked out with. So I had to keep clearing my energy, going, those aren't my thought patterns. That's everybody else's. Or waiting to, get your income tax return. Going, do I owe money or do I pay money? Or receive money? So it wasn't quite finished, so I don't know that one yet. So today was a good day because today I don't owe them government money. But play with it. Be adventurous with it. All of these layers are coming up. And another topic I wanted to bring up is as we're allowing ourselves to have voices of these hot topics, another one I'm watching in town is a young lady, or close to my age, going through Pizzagate. And I just saw that flash, did you? That was cool. And how quickly, when you actually bring up how we've been sexually abused, and there's another flash, raped, incest, and who did it, and how the family covers up. Like, I really want, this is important, because everybody wants to go in and save the children. That I understand, but you know what? What about our little children that have been raped, incest, abused, denied, not allowed to have a voice, gag orders? That's a big thing with these masks, because I've been taken off my gag orders, and it's like you get little red marks there, or pimples, or cold sores, or held back communication because you were taught, put on your big girl pants and put up with it. Shut up, you made your bed. So I'm sure this is a lot of stuff you've been told. So as we're deconstructing our own construct, and we're creating a new, like, there's some pretty amazing fucking things that we're going to be creating, and it's through the light, through our soul. It's inside, and we're doing it. So I want to just bring up, because this is a hot topic in town right now, to this lovely, beautiful girl who is so bold to find her voice and say, this Pizzagate shit that was done to me when I was little is not acceptable, and speaking up to save other people. But it really stirs up a lot of shit, and everybody who's got their abuse doesn't want to hear it because it triggers their stuff. So how is it, as society, we do gag orders, we deny them their right to be heard because we don't want to deal with our stuff, and that's not fair. So with this lady, I dropped off some cream today so she can self-care, because we're all finding it in our own different ways. And what works for one isn't necessarily going to work for the other. So for myself, I've been making cream. I helped a friend who broke a leg. So I did one that was with comfrey and about 10 different fresh herbs instead of essential oils and everything else. And what was the coolest thing is it was like working with plant medicine that I have not worked with to that level. And putting it on, I swear, it's like my chin is coming back, things are toning, they're lifting, and I'm being a real big hog on it because I only had 3 jars out of this stuff. But I'm so grateful for all of these little pieces that help me to experience me better. So because I made this cream, now I'm thoroughly enjoying it. I'm putting it on. I sent some off to some girlfriends today, and brought some to some people. I threw cream on somebody's back and did tuning forks to help with kidney issues. There's a lot of stuff that can be done in the moment. And it's just that simple little thing of take care of yourself. And it's all inside. It's all there. It's waiting for you to find it. We've got it, but we have to take off a few layers of all this other shit. So as we're going through deconstructing the old construct of the 3D game, which is closed down, now we're into the new. And I'm so excited because before I would go, when is it here? When is it here? Well, it's here. For me, it's here. And I'm walking it. And I am enough. And I love me. And I support me. And it is so fucking cool to finally be at this point and go, let's have fun. Let's enjoy this time of creation. Everybody's got to go through their own deconstruction and construction, and that's your job. So, divine blessings to us all. My heart to yours. Enjoy your day.